Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. So today, you see the title, we are going to talk about the next Michael Jordan. And basically, I want to talk about the circumstances and the type of person that I think it will take to actually have a chance to become the next Michael Jordan. So let's start off like this. First of all, I think entertainment in general, you could probably compare it to a drug. You know, to me, it's like drugs to us. In other words, it kind of gives you a high, whether we're talking about sports or music or, movies, any form of entertainment really is capable of giving you that. And I think once we experience the highest form of entertainment, it is natural that we spend the rest of our time chasing that same high. And this is what happened when Michael Jordan came into the NBA. Michael Jordan took the NBA to a high that it has been chasing ever since. Now, when Michael Jordan came along, we had tons of fantastic NBA players at that point. Whether you're talking about your Wilts or your Russells, your Elgin Baylors, Jerry West, Magic and Bird and Dr. J, Kareem. We had multiple stars. But when Michael Jordan came into the league, he wasn't chasing anyone. He didn't come into the league saying, I want to be the next Larry Bird, or I want to be the next Dr. J. Now, if you watch Michael Jordan play, clearly he was influenced by some of the older players. Clearly, Michael Jordan was influenced by Dr. J. Again, if you watch some old David Thompson videos, to me, it is clear that Michael Jordan was influenced by David Thompson as well. However, being influenced by and trying to replicate are two different things. And Michael Jordan was not trying to be Dr. J. He was not trying to be David Thompson. Michael Jordan simply wanted to be the best player that he could possibly be, and was doing whatever it took not only to be the best player that he could possibly be, but he wanted to be better than you, no matter who you were. He wanted to be better than Larry and Magic and Kareem. And this is, partly what made Michael Jordan, coupled with the fact that, again, I've said this in other videos, I think Michael Jordan grew up in an environment with both parents in the household that nurtured that competitive spirit. He had brothers and sisters who nurtured that competitive spirit. And then part of it is Michael Jordan's DNA, who he is. So to me, these are the things that created Michael Jordan. And like I said, Michael Jordan took us basketball fans on such a high that, we've been chasing that high ever since. But I think more importantly, Michael Jordan made so much money for the NBA that they've been trying to figure out a way to keep that money flowing and keep the money increasing like it was during the Michael Jordan era. Thankfully after Michael Jordan, we had Kobe Bryant, who kept that torch lit pretty well, I must say. I remember I very much enjoyed watching Kobe Bryant It kind of filled that void, even though, if you actually grew up watching Michael Jordan, then again, that watching Kobe was not like watching Mike. But it was close enough. Now for those of you who grew up watching Kobe, that's all you know. So, if you grew up watching Kobe, then you definitely had the second best thing to watch next to Michael Jordan. But unfortunately, after Kobe had his day in the sun in the NBA, unfortunately, we got LeBron James. And LeBron James is the first player who I feel like, they were really trying to, the NBA really did everything it could to make LeBron, Michael, and Kobe like. But LeBron just couldn't measure up, in terms of skill, in terms of will. LeBron is just not that guy. But, so, on to the point of the video. What I think is going to take for another Michael Jordan, or at least a chance of another Michael Jordan, first of all, I think it's going to take someone who was raised in an environment where they were really taught how to be a leader. And, the saying goes, the great leaders are also great followers. And, to me, that was another attribute about Michael Jordan. That's why he was coachable. That's why coaches were able to get him to believe in things even when he didn't necessarily agree in the moment. Michael Jordan was coachable. So great leaders are normally great followers. So I think it's going to take someone who's raised in an environment that really cultivates that leadership skill / follower skills. The other thing that I think is going to be a big thing is whoever truly has the chance and potential to be greater than Michael Jordan is going to have to not want to be like Michael Jordan. They are really going to have to be secure in their own journey and not affected by the NBA's push to create another Michael Jordan. Because trust me, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, dare I say, they will still be saying, is this person the next Michael Jordan? It will not be, is this person the next LeBron James? They will still be saying, could this person be the next Michael Jordan? So whoever it is, they're going to have to not be concerned with those comparisons. And as a matter of fact, I would say they will have to be against those comparisons to say, hey, I'm not trying to be the next Mike. I'm trying to be the best player I can be. And so I think this player's game has to be something completely different than what we've seen thus far. Not that he can't be influenced by Michael Jordan. Not that he can't be influenced by, Steph Curry and Giannis and some other players. But again, influence is one thing, but trying to be like is another thing. This player, whoever this player is, he can be influenced by other players, but he has to be very set in his mind that he is simply trying to be the best basketball player that he can be. And again, this is what we talk about on this channel all the time. Your intentions are paramount as to what kind of outcomes you get. And again, this is remembering that just because you have some measure of success, we're not just talking about having success. We're talking about having the outcome that you want. Again, when we talk about LeBron James is, a billionaire while he's still playing in the NBA. LeBron James is successful by any metric you want to measure. However, the problem with LeBron James is that he wants to be the GOAT. And his way of going about doing things has not produced that result. So again, we're not just talking about success. We're talking about getting the outcome that you want. And so the other thing is that, to me, this player's objective cannot be to become the GOAT. Again, Michael Jordan said it best. He said, when you're chasing something, a lot of times you never get it. But if you just put forth the work, then it is bestowed upon you. I think that is a very true statement. And again, to me, it speaks to your intentions and your mindset. If your intentions are, I want to be the best basketball player that there has ever been, you're probably not going to get there. But if your intentions are, I want to play basketball to the best of my ability, I want to maximize my ability, but more importantly, I want to prove that I am better than everybody on the court that I face, which means that I have to work harder than everyone else on the court. That is what's going to get you ultimately to a goal that you're not really chasing to begin with. You're not really trying to be the GOAT. You're simply trying to be a competitor. You're trying to be better than everyone else you face. And you are doing that by putting in the work and eliminating all your weaknesses. That should be your goal as a basketball player. And I believe that's the kind of player that is going to take to have a chance to surpass Michael Jordan. And even going outside of that for just a second, I would say no matter what it is that you're doing in life, again, computer programmer, musician, actor, to me, the goal is eliminating your weaknesses. And if you are focused on that, then that is going to take you much further than thinking about becoming the greatest of anything. But anyway, we are going to hold up here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree about what I said about the type of player it is going to take to actually have a chance to be like Mike or be better than Mike? And if you have things to add to the conversation, please drop them in the comments. I would love to hear it. What do you think is going to take to actually create another player that wows us like Michael Jordan? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.